Let's start at Cosyflows. This is our workflow browser. In Cosyflow, we have the ability to filter our workflows by available online, available locally, and workflows that you can install locally. It makes it easy to find the right workflow fast. Here I can move to installing locally workflows. Hover over See Image Turbo. This is a text-to-image workflow. When I open the three-dot menu, I get direct actions. I can run online in Playground or load it into ComfyUI and even install it locally. Let's select to install it locally. This is going to give us the fastest way to go from discovery of workflows to actually creating with those workflows. Now that we have See Image installed, we can actually start generating. So on the left-hand side, we have an example image that has been created using this workflow. And on the right-hand side, we have an input box. This is where we want to put in our prompt. Let's type in cat in a hat and hit generate. Watch the progress bar move, 10% to 74% to 100%. See Image is just such a fast workflow. When it finishes, the result is opened and we can click the generated content. We can add it to our collection or we can download it directly from here. If we head back to the playground, we can see the image of the cat directly besides our earlier outputs. I can also change what models I can use and generate. We can open advanced options when you need more control, and here you can really fine-tune everything. From batch size to resolution to guidance scale to noise speed, the options are endless. I can switch to image, video, audio, all within Playground. Now I can also go into local generation. I can hit the local button here, and that means I will be computing on my own GPU. On the ComfyUI tab, we've got your nodes, we've got different models, we have the workflows available here, we've got the Cosyflows, and you can click and select any of these workflows that have been pre-installed, and they'll show up on the canvas. You can browse the apps, or you can go through the templates that are included in here. So to install a template, very simply, you select the template. So we'll try the Hunyuan. You'll see that there's an error around the actual model. Well, we don't have to do anything here. I'm going to show you the simplest and fastest way with Promptus to run this workflow locally with no figuring out how to download all this. So we click the Promptus icon, we click the share. This is going to bring up the Cosyflow editor, and then we can name the Cosy, and we're going to just describe it. We'll click the Install Cosyflow Locally button. That's really important. You want to click that button. And what that's going to do is it's going to appear your Cosyflow on the Cosyflows tab, but on your Promptus Manager, you'll see that the workflow is being downloaded. It's doing all the downloads of the models, the nodes, and everything, so you don't have to do anything else. We'll give it a few minutes, we'll refresh, and then this will appear to show that it's available locally, and we can actually generate. So we can upload an image, and it will take this image and make it into a 3D file. So let's have a look here. It's still computing. Remember, this is computing locally on my device. So no cost for the tokens, no cost for generation. Fantastic. So it's generated. I can download it, GLB file, and I can also save it to my collections. So we can see it here. We're going to do one more generation so that you guys can see a different output. Add to collections. We'll head back to Playground. And there's our little cow with its little horns. We can download it as a GIF file. We can download the prompt file. I can also go into local generation. I can hit the local button here, and that means I will be computing on my own GPU. So we're going to type in a prompt and hit the generate button. And then when we click the enhance prompt button, it generates again, and we can see the huge difference. Or we can use the image describe capability, where if you click on that, it will create a brand new description of that image, and we can use that to generate. So now we have those three different generations: basic generation, an enhanced prompt generation, and an image description generation. You can also edit the image directly using the paintbrush. Or we can send it forward it to somebody else, or save it to social media, Facebook, Twitter. My favorite button is sending it to MOMM. MOMM is our Multi-Modal Assistant. The image goes directly into the text box, and you could ask AI to change it for you. We can put a woman in a dance floor, or we can change the full asset itself, make it into a video. Let me go back to Playground and finish showing you off there. Okay, so we've got the category box, which lets you tag all your different assets, or you can create a new category. We have the full app: Playground, Cozy Claw, Comfy Output, My Collections, Cozy Templates, ComfyUI, Profile, Explore, Upgrades, and MOMM. Okay, now we're going to go back to our collections, and here we're going to make our image public by clicking the icon here. Now we can head over to Profile, click the View Public Gallery button, and that's going to open my own personal private gallery. And because we've made that image public, it's immediately published to the web. Everybody gets a free public gallery, which means you can share all of your creations in one public place: videos, images, anything that anybody wants to see.